Hey everybody, welcome to this video. I'm InksLaura123 and this is going to be a bookcase tour video. Well, when I say bookcase, I mean bookcases, okay, because I've got 3 bookcases in my house. I've got this one behind me, which is in my bedroom, and I've got one in the loft. Our loft is now like a room as well, so yeah, we've got books up there, and we've got a spare room where there's a bookcase as well, so you're going to see a lot of books. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please click like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and tell me, if you see any books that you've got, and also, you could look through the books what I've got and think, oh, that looks good. So let me know what you think of my book collection. But yeah, okay, right, so let's get started here in my bedroom. Okay, so we are going to start off with a bookcase in my bedroom. Just let you have a good look at it. There we go. It's quite tidy actually. Now, I don't put my books in alphabetical order. I probably should, but I do keep like all my series together. Like if I've got a book series, I like to keep all those together, but yeah, I just kind of put them in. And just above my bookcase, I've got my unicorn sign. Weird is a side effect of awesome. Oh yeah. And also I've got book themed wallpaper because I'm a bookworm. There's my goldfish, Wilma, here. Hello, Wilma. Okay, so back to the books. Okay, right, so we're going to start up here, and I've got this book from the library. It's called Wonder, and it's about a little boy who's got a deformed face, and he has to start school, so he wants to kind of let everyone know that he's just like everybody else, and yeah, it's supposed to be like a really kind of touching, emotional, thought-provoking book, so I got that from the library. These 2 books I literally got this week. They're new out. This is Sweet Freak by Sophie Mackenzie, and this is Alex and Elijah by Melissa de la Cruz. So I've read a few books by Melissa de la Cruz. She's a great author, so really looking forward to that. It's based on the musical Hamilton, which I haven't seen, but I know a little bit about. So apparently this is supposed to be really, 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 really good. Then I've got The Couple Next Door by Shari LaPenna, which is supposed to be an amazing thriller, one of the thrillers of the year, sent to me by one of my viewers, so I will get round to reading that soon. Next up, Will Hill, After the Fire, and My Favourite Manson Girl by Alison Uminga, or Uminga, I don't know how to say her name, but this one I'm really, 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 really looking forward to read, so yeah. Got 2 spooky books here, which I'm going to save these for like Halloween week, and they're kind of based, one's called The Summoning and the other one's called Unleashed, and they're kind of based on that whole kind of myth of, what is it, Bloody Mary, like when you look in the mirror and you say Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. So yeah, quite spooky. I thought these would be great for Halloween. I've got Leigh Bardugo with Wonder Woman Warbringer. So that'd be quite cool. And I've got Exposure. This is quite a new book, come out a few weeks ago, like a really good thriller. Apparently, when I got this actually in Waterstones, the girl who served me said, oh, it's a really good book, you're going to love it. So yeah, I've got Exposure. And now we're going to move down to the top shelf here. So I have The Loneliest Girl in the Universe. Got this last week. Look at this cover. It's like so pretty, like sparkles. This is a sci-fi themed book. It's a standalone book as well. It's not a series. I do like reading series, but I also like reading standalones as well. So it just depends, really. This is a series, number 1, Patrick Rothfuss, The Name of the Wind. I've wanted to read this for like so long, literally. So I saw it in a charity shop. I got it. So it'll probably be a while before I get around to reading it. But at least I've got number 1 in the series, Then I've got The Luckiest Girl Alive by Jessica Knoll. Got that in a charity shop. And I've got, hold on, sorry. I'm going to sit down. Bear with me a second so I can get comfortable. There we go. These 2 I got in Sainsbury's. When you go out for groceries, but you end up bringing back books? Yeah, that happened. So I got The Sister by Louise Jensen and People at Number 9 by Felicity Everett. Both thrillers. This one's a thriller as well. It's called The Betrayals by Fiona Neal. This has had like raving reviews, this one. It's supposed to be so good. Like 4 people, 4 different sides to the story. Who you're going to believe kind of thing. This one I got in a charity shop ages ago. Ghost Hunters by Neil Spring. It's a book about the like hauntedest house in England. So it looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll keep that for kind of Halloween time as well. This one, The Girlfriend by Michelle Francis, my friend Vicky read and she absolutely loved it. It was really, really good. So I'm going to read that soon. Got this book in a charity shop. It's called Ash by Melinda Lowe. And I just really like the cover, I'll be honest. I was drawn to the cover. I love the girl just standing there in the woods and it just looks really creepy and magical. And yeah, it's a standalone book apparently. So I was like, yeah, get that. This one is supposed to be really emotional. I was tempted to watch the film instead of reading the book, but I thought no, I'm going to read the book. So this is The Zookeeper's Wife by Diane Ackerman. And I've got some books about books now for you. Books about books. We've got The Reader on the 627. We've got Lost for Words by Stephanie Butland. And it's about a little bookshop. A bookshop keeps many secrets. I love this cover so much. Like, I would literally have that as like wall art or something. It's just such a lovely cover. So got that. And I've got this one as well. The Readers of Broken Wheel recommended. And it looks like me. Sitting there with my book, even got dark hair. I've got that one in Smith's. That one I got in Sainsbury's. I can't remember. I think I got that one in Waterstones. Anyway, this one I got last week in Waterstones called Editing Emma by Chloe Seeger. And this is supposed to be so fun. Like, it's about a girl who splits up with her boyfriend and she goes on his Facebook, kind of Facebook stalking, like see what he's up to. And it ends up he's like in a new relationship. So she's like, So she basically starts up like her own kind of blog and, you know, tries to make herself look more interesting and like, yeah, kind of get him back, make him see that, you know, she's happy, she's fine. But it's basically really good, really funny. So I got that. This one I got for my birthday out of my Waterstones birthday vouchers from Waterstones, and it's called Anno Dracula by Kim Newman. So I don't know, like, if I like it or not, but I like the cover and I like Dracula and vampires and yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. This one is called Vicious by V. Schwab, and I've read a few other V. Schwab books. She's an amazing author. I love her books. So I got this one. And then I got this one. This is about a circus, Water for Elephants. So I think it's like a travelling train circus or something like that. I don't know. I've not seen the film or anything, but basically I always look up books that are kind of circus related, and this one come up. So I got that. And I've got this series here which are all about fairies. Very excited to read these. They have such beautiful covers. And one of my viewers actually recommended this series. So I'll get around to this really soon because I really want to read this. Let's look. Such beautiful covers, aren't they? So pretty. Okay, moving down to the next shelf. We have, I got this on Amazon, The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. It's supposed to be really good fun. And this one is supposed to, like, you're like proper emotional reading this. Apparently you need lots of boxes of tissues. They both died at the end by Adam Silvera. And literally this come out like last week, I think. And yeah, it's about kind of like it's going to be the end of the world. Everyone's going to die. And they set up this phone app for people who are lonely and are looking for someone who they can spend the last day with alive. It sounds really depressing, but apparently it's supposed to be really good. And they go on like adventures. And yeah, it's obviously sad as well. So look, a lot of booktubers are recommending it. So I thought I'll give it a go. This is my second favourite book of all time because, as I say, look up here. It's The Night Circus. That's my favourite book of all time. Look at it. I love it. Night Circus just sits there displayed because it's so amazing by Erin Morgenstern. But this is my second favourite book of all time. The Golem and the Djinn by Helen Wecker. Sorry. But yeah, I remember looking up on Goodreads and it said if you love The Night Circus you'll love The Golem and the Djinn, and I was like, okay, cool. So I checked it out and I'm really pleased that I did because it was just absolutely brilliant, and a lot of people liked it, so much so that this was going to be just like an individual story, like, and then because so many people liked it, she's actually turned it into a series. So number 2 comes out next year, I think it is. So that's pretty awesome, isn't it? But yeah, as I say, favourite book of all time up here. Night Circus. I love The Night Circus. Yeah, then we've got all my Mortal Instruments books. Look at them. I've got all of the books in the series, right? apart from one, which is really annoying. But anyway, doesn't matter. I'll get it one day. But yeah, I've got literally every one. I love More Instruments. Like, my favourite series of all time. My favourite in the series would probably be this one, I'd have to say. They're all good, but Clockwork Princess is my favourite. And I love the cover as well. Just like, it's absolutely brilliant. Love that. Really made me cry, that book. I proper like got to the end and I was like, oh, just felt so emotional. But yeah, they're really, all of them, great books. Right, now down to the bottom shelf. Had this one for ages. Haven't read it yet. I will read it. Got it from a charity shop. The Shining Girls, Lauren Bukes. I've got Pretty Ears by Maggie Mitchell. This is supposed to be really creepy and like a thriller. And it says on the front of it, for fans of the Ice Twins. And I loved the Ice Twins. It was so good. So I thought I'd give that a go. Karen Perry, Girl Unknown. Got that. One of those books where, once again, go to Sainsbury's for food and drink and come back with a book. Also from Sainsbury's, The Girl in the Red Coat. The Widow by Fiona Barton is next, and I don't know, like, I want to read it, but I don't, because a viewer said it was like really like full on and it really like messed her head up. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. I like a thriller, but then I also don't want to be like, you know, messed up in the head reading it. So I don't know about that one yet. Then I've got Sue Warman, Lying About Last Summer. Love her books. I've got Eleanor Moran, Too Close for Comfort. I got this ages ago in Waterstones. Like, saw it on a display table, and I was just drawn to it. It's supposed to be a thriller. I love thrillers. This book here is called Dangerous Girls, Abigail Hass, and one of my viewers recommended this book to me. Then I've got The Accident Season by Moira Fowley Doyle. So I read a book called I can't remember now, The Spell Book. Oh, I've literally gone blank. It was something like The Spell Book or something. It literally come out like this year. But anyway, it was by Moira Fowley Doyle, and I loved it. I looked at what other books she did, and this was one of them. So yeah, The Accident Season. Then I've got this spooky book here from the charity shop. I've had ages. I will read them, I promise. Kate Riordan, yeah. The Girl in the Photograph. So it's like an old kind of house, like a spooky house, and there's a girl in the photograph, and she's probably going to be a ghost or something, I don't know. I've got this trilogy here, which I got on eBay, I think, or was it Amazon? I don't know. It was either eBay or Amazon, but yeah, this is supposed to be a really good, like, spooky trilogy. So this one I think I'll push up the list of want to read soon, because it just looks so nice. Over here I got this book in a charity shop a few weeks ago, Holly Black, The Coldest Girl in Coal Town. I just thought it sounded pretty cool, and I like the cover of it. I would get these books out. Oh, here we go, I can. Some of them are just so like stuck in, I can't get them out, but this one's coming out, so it's alright. Look at this cover. It's a freaky cover. Woo. The Coldest Girl in Coal Town. It's that hand. It's just freaky. I've got this one, which is Her Fearful Symmetry. Apparently the author who wrote this also wrote The Time Traveller's Wife, which I didn't read, but I saw the film of, and it was really good. These two here are part of a series, and apparently number 3 is out now, so I can actually get it soon. Yeah, I've got The Masked City and The Invisible Library. It's supposed to be a really good series. This one, another series, number 1, The Diabolic, which I waited for ages, and now I've got it. Yay. This is another one that I've waited for ages for. Oh my god, I'm so excited to read this series. This is 3 Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake, and I loved Kendare Blake's books. Like, she's such a good author. 3 Sisters, 1 Throne, ha ha ha, A Fight to the Death. But yeah, just looks so good. I love books like this. Such good books. I just know, you know when you just like look at certain books, you just know you're gonna love them. I'm trying to get this back in. Oh, it's really hard filming on my phone. You know what, I'm just gonna leave it down there for a minute. So yeah, the second book in the series comes out, I think it's next week or the week after, so I'll get that and then I can start this. I love reading a series, but you know, you have to like wait like a year or something for the next one. It's like, frustrating. But knowing that number 2's out soon, it's not so bad, because I'll get to the end of the book and then I know I can get number 2. Got this book in a charity shop the other week, The Manifesto on How to Be Interesting by Holly Bourne. So this looks like a really good fun read. Loving the book cover, and like the whole orange pages thing looks pretty cool. And this one's about a circus. I love circus themed books. That Time I Joined the Circus by J.J. Howard. Look at this book cover. It literally looks like it's like lit up and alive. It's such a beautiful book cover. Next book is Dare Me by Megan Abbott. And this is a book that got like recommended to me from a girl on Instagram. So I thought I would check it out. And we've got The Keeper of Lost Things by Ruth Hogan, which is supposed to be really emotional and lovely and sweet and charming, and yeah, we'll see. So I've got that. So that is this bookcase. By the way, in case you're wondering what these books are, they're not mine. That's why I'm not kind of talking about them. They're Nathan's, my fiance's books. So yeah. Okay, right, I'm going to try and put this back. Are you going to get back? Ah, there we go. I did it. Right, so I'm now going to show you the books in the spare room, in that bookcase in there. Oh, before I go into the spare room, I saw these two books on my bed. Do you like my unicorn duvet, by the way? Anyway, so I just thought I'd quickly show you these. So this is the book I'm currently reading and currently loving. It's by Sarah Beth Durst, and it's called Drink, Slay, Love, and oh my god, it's just so good. Like, it's about a vampire and a unicorn, and it's just really good. It's really good fun. I just love it so much. And this is the book I'm going to read next as soon as I finish reading that one. And it's called 0 Day, and it's by Jan Gangsi. So, it's had kind of mixed reviews, that one, so I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. But I think it sounds pretty cool, so yeah. Okay, right, let's go into the spare room. Okay, so I just quickly wanted to show you my wallpaper in the hallway. Look, it's book wallpaper. So cool. Love this wallpaper. Anyway, right, spare room. So I'm now in the spare room, and you can see there are little like figurines, like ornaments and stuff, but there are lots of books as well. So up here I've got some. Because I'm so short, I can't actually reach to get them down. Literally, I'm so short. So if I ever want a book from like up there, Nathan will have to help me. So I've got, hold on, oh, I can't show you. Basically, this book here at the very end, it's called Prudie Pratt, An Average Cat. This one here, and it's like one of my like childhood books about a cat called Prudie Pratt, An Average Cat. Yeah, I've got Little Match Girl. I've got fairy tales, like little fairy tale books. I've got a book all about dreams because I like reading about my dreams. Claire McIntosh, I See You, and I think that's Camilla. Can't read from high up there. Camilla May, Watching Eddie. This book here, one of my viewers sent to me, Flawed by Celia Ahern, and I Can't Reach. Ink and Bone, that's from Rachel Kane. Trying to just look at a few here and there. I Let You Go. The Watchmaker of Filgrew Street, I've had ages. Still haven't read. Zach Bagans, yeah! That's his like autobiography from Ghost Adventures. Huge crush on Zach Bagans. I've got some Lisa Jewell books here because I love Lisa Jewell, and Louise Douglas as well. So I've got Before I Met You, The House We Grew Up, Your Beautiful Lies, and I Found You. And look, I've got some Sweet Valley High books down here as well. Look, there's loads of them. I used to love reading Sweet Valley High when I was a kid. Elizabeth and Jessica Wakefield, the twins. So yeah, I mean, I probably won't read them. I say probably, I don't know, maybe I will in the future read them again. But for the foreseeable future, I'm not reading them again. But I won't get rid of them because they're Sweet Valley High. Nancy Drew Files, once again, these are like childhood books that I keep. Dracula, I've got Frankenstein, Pinocchio, Stories and Rhymes for Girls. I've got a few thrillers here. Sister. What I've got here. Sweet Dreams. I used to love reading all the whole like Sweet Dreams series. Like romance, young adult romance when I was a little girl. And these are all, as I say, my my Sweet Valley High books. And down here, this is a series I still haven't read actually, this trilogy. that my friend ASMR Darling sent to me. She sent me this trilogy of books. So I must get onto them soon. Eva Ibbotson, who's like, oh, she's such a beautiful author. Sadly, she passed away. But she done some like amazing books, like seriously. And that is Journey in the River Sea. Haven't read that. Lisa Jewell, The Making of Us. Got my little dictionary there. And I've got these. Oh, I've got these little Little Miss Bad and Little Miss Naughty books. You knew that if I was going to have any Little Miss, that they would be the naughty ones. Clearly, lots more Sweet Valley High books, and right at the very end here, look at this. This is old school, man. Gem, soap opera rockers. Love Gem. Gem, truly outrageous. Now I can't get it back in. Nope. There we go. Okay. Right. So yeah, that is the spare room. And now we're going to go upstairs to the loft room where you'll see my other bookcase. Okay. So this is the last bookcase that I'm going to show you. And it's in my loft room. Yes, we have a room in our loft that we made into a little room. It's so cute up here. I'm not going to show you around though because it's a complete mess at the moment. I've got stuff everywhere, but I'll just show you the bookcase. You're going to have a look at the little like people at the top of the bookcase. But yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I should do like a loft room tour at some point, but only when it's tidy. So, books. We have got the amazing Leigh Bardugo series here at the end. Absolutely love these. I've got Shadow and Bone, Ruin and Rising, and Siege and Storm. Also, Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. Crooked Kingdom was my favourite. I absolutely loved it so much. I've got the Selection series here, which I absolutely loved as well. I love the covers as well. They're so pretty, like with their dresses and stuff. So, yeah, I've got the Crown, the Heir, the One, the Elite, and the Selection. I've got these two books here, which I haven't read yet. These are quite young adult books, but I just thought they looked cute. So, the Potion Diaries and the Royal Tour by Amy Alwood. I got this trilogy the other day in the works. By Mary Lou. So I've got Legend, Prodigy, and Champion. So it's supposed to be quite similar to like Divergent and stuff. So we'll see. These two books here are supposed to be really, there we go here, quite freaky, by Christopher Ransom. So we've got the People Next Door and the Haunting of James Hastings. I don't know. I kind of bought them because they look spooky, but I don't know. I've read a few reviews and they don't sound very good. So I don't know. I don't know if these will stay here or not. I'm not sure yet. Then I've got Dead Woman. Dead Woman Walking by Sharon Bolton. That's quite a new book that I got from Sainsbury's. I've got The Key to It All by Joanna Rees, which is from a charity shop. I've got Neil Gaiman, American Gods, which I should have just watched the show, to be honest. But I didn't. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to try reading the book. And oh my god, I have to get this one out because this is one of the best books I've read in ages, and it's called The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. I loved everything about that book. It was so good, so good. Down here we've got Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Loved it. A little cute book here about unicorns. Believe in Magic. It's just our little cute pictures really about unicorns. Veronica Roth, Carve the Mark. Loved it. Book 2 is coming out early next year, so that's good. Kind of ended on a cliffhanger, so I don't know what happens next. Then we've got Matt Haig, How to Stop Time, and Big Little Lies by Leanne Moretti. I've got Sid Moore's Strange Magic, which is all about witches and a witch museum in Essex, my hometown. So, A Song for Tomorrow by Alice Peterson. Billy and Me, I've got that to read. I'm going to get closer. I've got Hilary Boyd, which is called Thursdays in the Park. And I've got The Day She Disappeared by Christabel Kent. This was amazing. Love this. Guy Corella. Oh, I loved Guy Corella. It was such a good book. Also got this one the other day in a charity shop. A Face Like Glass by Frances Harding. She wrote The Lie Tree, which was really cool. I love that book. It was weird but cool. Idiot's Guide to Judaism. obviously not a fiction book. This is like the only like factual kind of book that I own. But yeah, it's just basically like information and like stuff about being Jewish, which I am Jewish, and I just want to kind of learn more about my religion and stuff. Like, I'm not full on religious, obviously, but I just want to learn more about the faith and stuff. I've got this one as well, which I got in a charity shop, The Book Thief. Saw the film, loved the film, gonna try the book. And I've also got here Sarah Manning, 9 Uses for an Ex-Boyfriend. Looks quite a fun kind of chick lit kind of book. And last but by no means least, I've got a book called The Lie by C.L. Taylor, which is supposed to be a really, really good thriller. So there you go. Yes, that I've got this sticker here on the wall that shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. So they are all my bookcases, all 3 of them.